First time, the instructors suggested to do the AAR, which is after action review. And you heard me talking about reflection. You heard me talking about journaling. You heard me talking about, encouraging you to reflect on your day, to reflect on your actions, to reflect on your life. And me as a family, us as a family, we do this daily, we do this weekly, and we do this monthly. So welcome to Eckert show. I am a Polish immigrant with a big heart, strong accent, kick-ass husband, and 2 awesome kids. I inspire women around the world to take bold action towards their dreams, passions, and desires, so finally their life becomes more meaningful and fulfilled. I believe that the baddest superhero of your unique purpose is within all of us, and we should share it with the world to make the world a better place. May this show help you finally discover the power of self-belief, self-discipline, so you can stop making excuses and create the life you truly desire and deserve by being the upgraded version of you. Welcome to a new episode of the Eva Eckert podcast. Guys, I'm so excited that you're here with me, that you're going to spend a few minutes with me today. So today is actually my daughter's birthday when I'm recording this episode. So happy birthday, Ivanka. I love you so much. This is a really cool time to record the podcast. We're going to be celebrating. We've been celebrating actually yesterday and today. So guys, if you want to remember that one big thing in every moment of your life, every special moment of your life, then this episode is for you. So stay tuned. It's not going to be super long. I'm going to make it short so you're going to get the best out of it. So you probably have heard me talking about Operation Blackside. We've been going actually to Operation Blackside pretty often. My husband, Steve Eckert, is one of the instructors there, and the kids come with us, and we just have this amazing 3 days at Operation Blackside. So we just came back from Operation Blackside, and if you don't know what this is all about, this is really for entrepreneurs, right? It's about 3 days of learning about guns, shooting, escaping, mixed martial arts. I mean, the skills that maybe some of you need to work on. Right? You got to ask yourself that question is that, okay, I'm an entrepreneur. Maybe you are great with marketing. Maybe you are just overall doing awesome at in your job as an entrepreneur, but maybe you lacking some skills. And look, a part of life is just learning new skills, right? It's all about learning and developing, growing, changing. And what's a better way than to being put in places, in rooms, in situations that you will completely feel out of your comfort zone. And I believe as an entrepreneur, as an ambitious person, this is kind of a part of us. Like we always search for the next excitement, for that thrill, for that feeling inside of you that actually is the next level. This is how you grow. So I think Operation Blackside might be something that you should experience. You should check it out. They have their own Instagram account. You should go and find out what is this all about, because obviously I can try to talk to you about a lot of things and try to sell you on Operation Blackside, but probably you just need to see these videos. You can check my Instagram. We've posted a lot of videos about this amazing experience, and I know that you're going to get the best out of it. So with this said, at recent Operation Blackside, at the end of the Blackside, there is a test, right? There is a test that every single participant is doing. And for the first time, the instructors suggested to do the AAR, which is after action review. And you heard me talking about reflection. You heard me talking about journaling. You heard me talking about, encouraging you to reflect on your day, to reflect on your actions, to reflect on your life. And me as a family, us as a family, we do this daily, we do this weekly, and we do this monthly. So have you done any of the reflections? If you haven't, just send me an email, eva.peakphysique@gmail.com, and I can send you the questions that you can actually ask yourself every single day. Or I can even send you the free journal and planner that I've created years ago, and it will prompt you with certain questions so you can actually reflect. But why is the after action review so important? You might be thinking, what is this really for? So I'm going to give you an example. So when people are going through the scenario of the kill house, escaping, trying to save a hostage, this is all a fake situation, but it can happen in real life, right? If they were finished normally, and that would be no reflection, no after action review, meaning what they did good, what they did wrong, and what they need to work on. How can you really leave a place knowing what you should be doing, right? So here is the thing, guys, that I might tell you, okay, do this so you can learn this stuff, or do this so you can be better, and you might be actually resilient, shows the resistance towards it, right? You don't want to do it. A lot of times when people tell us to do something, we feel like, I don't want to do this. But what happens when you actually reflect and review on your own problems, on your own victories, on your own lessons? What happens is you create the new neural pathways in your brain, and this is how you learn. So at the Operation Black side, we were doing the after action review, but also people were asked to do their own after action review, like asking themselves a question: what have I learned here, right? What are the lessons? And that's when the change comes. So you probably have been in all different classrooms. You probably have been to all different, I would say, presentations. Maybe you took a part in personal development weekend. Maybe you've done some workshops. And when people go to these workshops, they take notes, right? They listen carefully. But if you do not reflect and say, okay, what were the aha moments that I need to actually take action upon? Or what did I learn? What was most beneficial here for me? If you do not ask yourself these questions, you might probably left the room or the workshop or a classroom, wherever you were, feeling overwhelmed because there was so much information. So how about from now on, actually, whenever you go and you participate in something, you're going to ask yourself these valuable questions. And I find this in such an amazing book, The Coaching Habit. It's been the Wall Street Journal bestseller by Michael Mungay Stanier. It says exactly, ask yourself these questions. What did you learn here? What's important to capture? And those are valuable questions because when you ask yourself these questions, the lesson comes from you, not from someone else. And we obviously have to listen to the feedback, what happened. But the after action review was given to people so they take action upon what was given to them. And based on this, they might even find more of these reflections on themselves. So guys, look, if your goal is growth in 2025, you need to start doing these reflections. Without them, without writing these lessons, you're gonna go through life just drifting. My goal for this year actually started being to write lessons just from the days and the weeks separately in my own journal, because I figured, you know what, this can be bullet points for a book. This can be a bullet points of just generally speaking, lessons of 2025. What did I learn this year? Because a part of these questions that I have asked myself every single month is like, what have I learned this month? It's like, what have I learned about myself? What have I learned about others? And just recent realization was also, it's like I haven't recorded the podcast for a while. However, you see them bi-weekly, right? They show up on YouTube, on podcast bi-weekly. But I've realized is if I take too long of a break of not recording them, I have sometimes, even though I have topics to talk about, I'm not in a good flow. So I was just telling my daughter today, I'm like, I need to have this either weekly or the most bi-weekly recording. So I'm in that flow. I have to have a flow because the flow of mindset, right? The flow of articulation, of communication, of just speaking to you like I am right now, because I do not have a person that I'm speaking with, like you see on other podcasts when there is an exchange of information, right? You ask a person a question, there is a flow. I have to have a flow on my own thoughts. So I'm just speaking to you. I'm looking at the camera and I'm telling you all these stories or give you all these examples. So I was like, I need to do this more often. So guys, the one big thing is going to appear in your life if you're going to do this reflection. So if maybe something's been missing in your life, I bet this is it. So again, few lessons for today. Check out Operation Blackside. Start reflecting on your day. Make it a part of your life. Reflect, learn about yourself, because learning about yourself is such an amazing thing. And actually in the next episode, you're going to have some awesome breakthroughs. So stay tuned. And just in case, if you haven't gotten any free stuff from me today, in the link in my bio, there are some cool things. There is a 40-day habit challenge that normally we sell for $200. Grab that 40-day habits challenge. Learn how to change the habits, the bad habits, and how to develop the new habits in your life. So click the link down below. Check it out. Make sure that you grabbing this. And if you do this, if you sign up, be consistent about it. Don't procrastinate. Just do it. Set a timer every day and just do this challenge. All right, guys. Thank you again. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing this episode. And remember, the superhero is within you. You just need to rediscover it. May your passion, curiosity be endless. May your enthusiasm be infectious. And may your final outcome be of service to others. Each of us makes the difference in the universe. The universe is awaiting you. No excuses.